Jeep.
Jeep Creep.
Toughest four-letter word on wheels.
What's happening, Jeep Creepers? All right, so you got yourself a Jeep, boom. And you might be a club rider or just want to have your favorite flag waving in the air. So how do you get your flag to stay on your Jeep? Well, here, let me show you. And this will be done easy and on the cheap and very durable versus some kits out there that you could buy that may not be that strong. I've heard some alternatives of, people using different types of things for a flagpole, like PVC doesn't work, it'll bend and break. Shower curtain rods, people have tried all kinds of things. You could get a regular flagpole like that, but that's not the cheapest, and it's also not the strongest if you're gonna be driving on the road with it. So let me show you what we did. All right, this is the kit that you can buy on Amazon. Link below in the description. Please purchase it from me, as I do get commission. So what is this exactly? Well, these are your hinges for your Jeep, and this is a JL model. What you're gonna do is, this is called a Torx bit. The size on it is a T55. So you take out that T55 and you're basically just gonna replace it with this kit. The thing that I like about this kit as well is you'll notice it has a rubber seal so it will not scratch your paint, which is very important. And also it'll help with vibration so it'll never come loose. To get these T55s out, a lot of people do complain about them being hard to get out, so you'll need either a good breaker bar or what I used was an impact gun. I have a DeWalt impact gun. So once you get that in, it's not all fun and games yet, because this particular kit I modified for performance, so it's a little bit better than it would be. The first thing that I didn't care for too much is these little bolts right here hold the pipe, and you just got to slide adjust it down where you want it. That's not really too big of the concern. The real big concern is if you look at the underside, it's a pipe that goes all the way through. So the flagpole that you slide in would literally fall out and hit your bumper if you don't have this thing tightened down really well. Being an off-road vehicle, I was thinking, well, that kind of stinks. What if that's not, tough enough to hold it? So I drilled a hole through this pipe that just slides up and down and in and out. I drilled a hole and then ran a bolt. Now the nice thing about that, the head of this bolt happens to fit in the groove right here, and it's a number 10 metric. It is a M8. It's a 1 1/4 by 40 millimeter. And the thing that's nice about it, as you can see, is when you slide your flagpole in there, it's going to stop. It's going to hit the bolt right there. This also keeps this from moving up and down, and it's a really good setup. It's much more durable than stock. All right, so what did we use for the flagpole? Well, the flagpole, I wanted something durable, so it is 3/4 inch black pipe. You can buy this at your Home Depot or whatever, Lowe's, doesn't matter. A lot of people sell this, and it is 60 inches long, or 5 foot. I like to leave the cap on there on the one end for rattling reasons. When it's down in there, it won't have any rattle vibration between the metal. And then I got a cap on this end just in case you're flinging mud or it's raining or whatever, water doesn't get down on the inside. You can't cap the other end because it won't fit in the pipe holder anymore. These are just eyelet bolts. They're 1/4 20, and I forgot the length, but it needs to be longer than 3/4, right? So you could probably do 1 inch and you'd be pretty ideal. I would recommend using lock washers or locking nuts like I used here. And yeah, so let's go ahead and slide that in, see what it looks like. Okay, with that screw backed out, you can just slide it right in place. Pick your position on your eyelets. Probably want it facing backwards. And then lock your screw down. and that is nice and tight and super durable. I haven't painted the pipe yet. I would recommend painting it because black pipe does kind of leave residue on your hands, so you're going to want to sand it with a heavy grit, and then I would paint it probably, you know, whatever color you want. You can make it any color, but something probably with a little bit of a gloss to it, like an enamel, just to keep it clean easier. And yeah, so let's see what the flag looks like. For the hookups to the pole, these aren't the color that we're going to use, but I'm just using standard little carabiners. And let me go ahead and get that hooked up and show you what that looks like. Like so. So that looks pretty good. And there you go. A pretty awesome large flag hung on the back of your Jeep. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Anyway, till next time, stay tuned for more Jeep Creep and tips and tricks.